Before the words, "in the beginning," before humanity's first steps in Eden, there was a time of unimaginable wonder and mystery. The Bible speaks of a moment when the morning stars sang together, and all the sons of God shouted for joy. But what were they celebrating? Could this have been before creation as we know it? And what happened to bring that perfect harmony to an end? Join us as we uncover the untold story of the first Earth Age, the rebellion that led to chaos, and the overthrow, katabole, that forever changed heaven and earth. Before the familiar narrative of Genesis, the Bible offers glimpses of a time when the universe was alive with the music of celestial beings. In the book of Job, God reminds us of this ancient moment, when the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy. Job 38:7. These words describe a time of divine harmony, long before the creation of humanity. But what was this world like? And why did it fall into ruin? The answer lies in understanding the katabole, a term found in the Greek scriptures meaning overthrow. This word points to a cosmic rebellion, an event so cataclysmic that it reshaped creation itself. The prophet Jeremiah provides a haunting vision of this pre-Genesis world. "I beheld the earth, and lo, it was without form and void, and the heavens, and they had no light." Jeremiah 4:23. This was not the creation described in Genesis, but the aftermath of a divine judgment. At the heart of this drama was the fall of Satan. Once called Lucifer, the morning star, Satan's ambition to rise above God led to his downfall. The prophet Ezekiel writes, "You were the anointed cherub who covers till iniquity was found in you." Ezekiel 28:14-15. His rebellion was a direct challenge to God's sovereignty, resulting in the overthrow that marked the end of the first Earth Age. Isaiah echoes this tragedy. "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?" Isaiah 14:12. This fall not only shattered the harmony of heaven, but also brought chaos to the earth, described in Genesis 1:2 as without form and void, a desolate state reflecting the judgment upon Satan and his followers. These terms appear elsewhere in the Bible, such as in Jeremiah 4:23, where they are associated with desolation following divine judgment. This parallel reinforces the idea of a catastrophic event between Genesis 1:1 and 1:2. But the story doesn't end in despair. The Bible weaves a grand narrative of restoration, beginning with the recreation in Genesis and culminating in the redemptive work of Christ. Understanding the events before Genesis gives us a deeper appreciation of God's eternal plan and the hope promised to all creation. What if the fall of Satan and the first Earth Age are the keys to understanding our place in God's plan? A rebellion shook the heavens, a conflict so profound it echoes throughout eternity. Scripture unveils this cosmic event in Revelation 12:7-9. "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. The great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. Lucifer, once the most radiant of angels, rebelled against God as described in Isaiah 14:12-15. How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn. You have been cast down to the earth. You who once laid low the nations, you said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars of God. But you are brought down to the realm of the dead, to the depths of the pit. Consumed by pride, he sought the throne of the Almighty, leading a third of the heavenly host in defiance, as noted in Revelation 12:4. But God's justice prevailed. Lucifer and his followers were cast out, exiled to the earth. This war was not just a celestial rebellion. It marked the beginning of humanity's spiritual battle. Satan, now the adversary, turned his hatred toward God's most cherished creation, humanity. In the Garden of Eden, he deceived Adam and Eve, leading them into sin and severing their communion with God. Romans 5:12 reveals the weight of this act. Sin entered the world through one man, and death through sin. And in this way death came to all people, because all sinned. But God, in his infinite love, had a plan to redeem what was lost. Genesis 3:15 contains the first promise of salvation. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel. This prophecy points to Christ, who would triumph over sin and death, and through his sacrifice on the cross. Colossians 2:15 proclaims this victory. Having disarmed the powers and authorities, he made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them by the cross. Today this spiritual war continues. Ephesians 6:12 reminds us, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. but God equips his people for battle. The armor of God, described in Ephesians 6:13, 17, strengthens believers to stand firm. Therefore put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. Victory is assured for those who align with Christ. Revelation 12 verse 11 declares, "They triumphed over him by the blood of the Lamb, and by the word of their testimony." The war in heaven serves as a sobering reminder of the stakes of our spiritual lives. It calls us to choose a side, to stand with the kingdom of heaven, and to trust in God's ultimate victory. The question remains, will you take up the call and fight the good fight of faith? Please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click on the notification bell for more videos. Thank you for watching.